You found the cartel's money. Now they looking for you. I already recorded this shit one time, but like I ain't get saying. I'm not even gonna over exaggerate it.
You're a plumber in Tucson, 41 years old, twice divorced, living in an apartment that smells like mildew no matter how many times you clean it. You drive a van with two.
Wait, ain't mildew like ain't that like when it's something wet and then you let the wetness sit and then it starts smelling like it starts stinking? Cause ain't that what it do like clothes and shit? Like, am I tripping? I know I'm not dumb. I'm right? I know I'm right. Say I'm right. Fuck.
120,000 miles and a transmission that's been dying for 2 years. You make $52,000 in a good year, which this isn't. The most exciting thing in your life is the NFL on Sundays and the occasional date from an app that never leads anywhere. You get a call for an
y'all relate
emergency
to that,
call.
don't y'all? Y'all relate to that.
Pipe at a foreclosed property the bank is trying to sell. Rural, outside city limits. One of those custom homes that got built during the boom and abandoned during the bust. You drive 40 minutes into the desert, find the house, let yourself in with the lockbox code the realtor gave you.
Wait, it's just like it's something like this. It's just that like, cause you see how he speaks so smart and shit. Like the lockbox, just like in like Europe or something like. Yo, London, the lockbox.
The pipe is in the basement.
I'm applying too much.
You go down to fix it. The wall behind the water heater doesn't look right. You've been doing this for 19 years. You know what walls are supposed to look like, and this one has seams where seams shouldn't be. You tap it, hollow. You're not sure why you pry it open. Curiosity, boredom, the strange pull of things that don't belong. Behind the drywall is a space. Inside the space are duffel bags. Inside the duffel bags is more money than you've ever seen in your life. You count it 3 times because the number can't be real. $2.4 million in $100 bills, wrapped in plastic, packed tight in neat bundles, waiting for someone who never came back for it. The house has been foreclosed for 18 months. Bank-owned, sitting empty, the kind of property that falls through the cracks of a system that can't keep track of its own failures. Whoever hid this money is gone. Dead, arrested, fled to a country that doesn't extradite, you don't know and don't care. You just know the money is here, and you're the only one who knows it's here, and your van is parked outside, and nobody is watching, and nobody will ever know. You take it. All of it.
Chat. What are y'all doing? And YouTube. Hi YouTube. I forgot y'all love today. Like, hi YouTube. Hey, how y'all doing? My fault. Bro, I was gay, bro. But like, what y'all doing? Like in this situation, y'all taking the money? I'm not even gonna lie. I'm taking it, bro. I'm broke, bro. Like, what am I going? Like, what do I have to lose? Like, I'm taking that shit. Like, but next time we give it back, I'm giving it back. I already told you y'all this. I'm pussy, bro. Like, I'm giving that shit back. I know y'all gonna take it. Y'all some broke motherfuckers. Like, YouTube, y'all rich. YouTube, y'all rich. Y'all got money for real. Twitch, yo, chat, y'all broke. I'm not even gonna lie.
Load the duffel bags into your van, one at a time, checking the street between each trip. You replace the drywall as best you can. It won't fool a close inspection, but it doesn't need to fool anyone. The house is foreclosed. No one's coming. You fix the pipe you came to fix, send the invoice to the realtor who called you, and drive home with $2.4 million in the back of your vehicle, hidden under drop cloths and toolboxes. Your hands shake the entire 40-minute drive. You run 2 red lights without noticing. A cop passes you going the other direction, and your heart stops for 3 full seconds before restarting. You pull into your apartment complex and sit in the
Bro, realistically, the cops can't do nothing. Like, you didn't break a law. Like, you found the money in the abandoned house and you took it. Like, finders keepers, not scared. Like, bro, I wouldn't be scared till I get like threatened or something. Only that, like, that's when I get scared. Like, you feel me?
Parking lot for an hour, engine off, trying to figure out what you've just done. The magnitude of it won't fit in your head. You're a plumber who lives in an apartment that smells like mildew. You make $52,000 in a good year, and you have $2.4 million in cash sitting in the back of your van. The smart thing would be to put it back, drive out tomorrow, return the bags, pretend you
Hold up, chat. Alright, I'm back, chat. Let's finish the video.
Never saw them. Act like it was a dream, a hallucination, a story you'll tell at bars when you're old and drunk, and the statute of limitations has run out. The legal thing would be to call the police, report the find, let them sort out where it came from and who it belongs to. You'd probably get nothing. Found money goes to the state after a certain point. But you'd also get nothing worse than that. The sane thing would be to understand that $2.4 million doesn't get hidden in a foreclosed house by accident.
Yo, Tay, I wanna know what I just thought about. Think about it. Even if you go in there, you don't take the money, but you don't do that. Like, saying you leave that house, there's eyes on you like all the times. Like, if they know you took the money, they probably know like if you was gonna leave it. So even if you seen the high spot, they was definitely gonna like come kill you either way. So it's like either way you're dying. Like taking money, you dying. Not taking money, you're still dying. Like it really don't matter. Cause if it's the cartel or anybody who got that much money hidden, you know they like you feel me, they don't play. So like they gonna find you. You gonna die either way. And then who gives the money to the cops, bro? Like nobody's doing that. I'm gonna be honest. Cause like either you taking it and not saying nothing, or not taking it and not saying nothing, or you taking it and not saying nothing. You're not gonna tell no cops, but it's like nobody's doing that. Like gonna lie.
That someone put it there for a reason. That someone is going to miss it. That the kind of people who have $2.4 million in cash are not the kind of people you want looking for you. You don't do the smart thing. You don't do the legal thing. You don't do the sane thing. You hide the duffel bags in your apartment, closet, under the bed, behind the water heater like you found them. And you go to work the next day like nothing happened. You fix toilets and unclog drains and think about money every second of every minute. The first week is paranoia. Every car that follows you too long, every stranger who looks at you twice, every knock on your door that isn't the usual delivery.
Bro, I'd be so scared, bro. Like, them all getting a knock on your door. You're scared to walk up to it. You scared to check the people. You're scared to do everything. Anything they do, like you're scared to go to a grocery store and get groceries, bro. You're actually scared. Like that's so scary, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. Even if you didn't take the bag, you're still gonna be scared. Like
they're all coming for you. You don't sleep. You don't eat. You lose 8 pounds waiting for the violence that doesn't come. Maybe they don't know. Maybe the person who hid the money is really gone, and nobody else knew about the stash. Maybe you actually got away with it. You start spending in week 2. Small amounts. A new TV. Clothes that aren't from Goodwill. A dinner at a restaurant with tablecloths. You pay cash for everything. You don't...
Bro, well, it's like, I don't know, bro. I start spending that money. Like, I'm not dumb. See, here's the thing. I'm not dumb. Like, I find the money. I'm not spending that shit for, like, a good month. Like, I'm gonna live off what I got for, like, a good month. So, cause if somebody try to come take it, I don't want them to be mad. Like, after a month, I feel like they not looking for the money no more. Cause after a month, like, what? It don't take a month for somebody to find somebody who took their money. Everybody care about money, bro. Like, somebody gonna find it. I'm not spending that for, like, a good month. Then I'm gonna start, like, spending smallly. Like, what he doing? He's smart. I like this guy. He's smart.
Don't deposit anything in your bank account. You've seen enough crime movies to know that's how people get caught. The spending feels good. It feels like you've finally gotten something you deserve after 41 years of getting nothing. A month passes. The paranoia fades. You start to believe you're safe. You put a down payment on a truck, used, nothing flashy, but reliable. You book a vacation to Cancun, your first real vacation in 6 years. You're not rich, but you're comfortable in a way you've never been. You've got a cushion. You've got options. You've got a future that doesn't look exactly like your past. Then you see the news. A body found in the desert outside Tucson. Male, unidentified, signs of torture.
Wait, chat. Don't, like, when you get in a comfortable state, I say you just stop spending the money. Like, you don't even need to spend it no more for real. Like, use that money, get a nice little car, you feel me, little house. Then you stop, cause now you spending too much. You know how much that money that is, bro? Like, tripping.
The reporter mentions it's the third such body this month. Police are investigating possible cartel activity in the area. The segment is 30 seconds long, sandwiched between weather and sports. You watch it with a beer in your hand and ice in your veins. You look up the foreclosed house. The property records are public. County assessor website, tax records, the paper trail that every property leaves behind. The previous owner was a man named Garrett Walsh. Local businessman, real estate investor, member of the Chamber of Commerce. He owned 6 properties in the Tucson area, all purchased between 2015 and 2019. He died in a car accident 14 months ago. Single vehicle, rural road, no witnesses. Vehicle went off a cliff and burned. The obituary mentions he was a generous member of the community.
Nice obituary. Let's read it. Via search test. Gustavo. Seen. No. Yo, what? Like, yo, AI really crazy. Like, that's how you know it's like either AI or like he drew it and ain't feel like drawing out words. Like, nah, it's AI. 100% though. But like, damn. Like, hold up. You know what language this looks like? Fuck. What am I thinking of? Damn, I can't even think. Like, Greek mythology, like them the Greek words, like the Greek words, they be spelled just like this. I'm telling you.
Donations to local charities, youth sports leagues, church. The comment section tells a different story. Rumors that were never proven, allegations that were never investigated. Someone who knew someone who said Walsh was connected to people from across the border. Money that came from nowhere. Properties that sold for cash. The kind of whispered accusations that circulate in small communities about people who have more than they should. Garrett Walsh hid $2.4 million in his basement, drove off a cliff 14 months later, and now bodies are appearing in the desert with signs of torture. You're starting to understand the shape of the story. The money wasn't lost. It was hidden. A stash, an emergency fund, insurance against the kind of people who don't forget debts. Walsh died before he could retrieve it. Someone else is looking for it now, and they're willing to torture and kill to find it. You think about running, just leaving, driving until the gas runs out, picking a city at random, starting over somewhere they can't find you. But running means abandoning your life, your job. The few people who would notice if you disappeared.
Bro, like, it's running, like, they ain't even say nothing yet though. Like, you assuming, right? But like, you act like if you running, not gonna find you. If they found you, now they gonna find you again, bro. Like, you can't, and then you gonna get found, bro. It's cooked already, bro. When you took the money, when you found the money, it was cooked already, bro. I'm telling you, when you went to that house to clean it out or whatever, it was already cooked, bro. I'm telling you, niggas don't be playing, bro. I'm telling you.
Running means admitting you did something wrong, which you're not ready to do. You tell yourself you found the money fair and square. Finders keepers. You tell yourself possession is 9/10 of the law. You tell yourself a lot of things that won't stop a bullet or prevent the kind of torture that leaves bodies unidentifiable in the desert. The first sign they found you comes 6 weeks after you took the money. You come home to find your apartment door slightly open. Not broken, just open. Like someone walked in with a key. Inside, everything looks normal. Nothing's missing. Nothing's disturbed. But you know someone was here. You can feel it the way you can feel a storm coming. You find the note on your pillow. Simple, handwritten. We know you have it. Return it and live. Keep it and don't. No.
Yo, when you walk into an apartment and you see this, I know you gotta be scared. Like, you gotta really be shaking in your boots. Like, bro, first of all, I come home, the door slightly cracked open, and I didn't leave it open. I'm not going in there, especially if I know I had money. Yo, I'm turning around and running somewhere, bro. I don't know where I'm going. Like, think about it. He could have walked in that room. They be sitting right there. Done. Gone. Already. See, like, survival instinct. Why are we walking into a room that's cracked? No, turning straight around. Getting straight back in the car, and I'm leaving again. Find somewhere.
Signature. No phone number. No instructions for how to return it or where. Just a threat and a promise, written in handwriting that's almost elegant. You don't sleep in your apartment that night. You drive to a motel outside city limits and pay cash for a room and lie awake until dawn, listening for footsteps that don't come. You've got $2.4 million and nowhere to go and no one to help, and a note that says you're going to die if you don't give it back. The smart thing would be to leave the money somewhere and disappear. Find a park, a storage unit, somewhere you can drop the bags and walk away. But you don't know who left the note. You don't know if leaving the money would satisfy them or just confirm that you're the one who took it. You don't know if they'd let you live even
think about it. Like, bro, what? Like, bro, chat, what are y'all doing? Like, YouTube and chat, what are y'all doing, bro? Like, I don't honestly don't know that. In a situation, I'm probably gonna leave the money. Like, I already said it. You know, matter of fact, I already said this. I'm leaving the money, bro. I'm pussy, bro. Then come out, bitch, talking about, yo, I'm gonna take the money from you, this, that. About taking the money. No, what the fuck do I look like? I am a bitch. Like, you can have the money back, even though they still probably kill me. Like, I'm not gambling on my life, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gambling. Just giving them the money and leaving, bro. It's just dead with me.
If you returned every dollar, you're playing a game without knowing the rules, and the stakes are your life. You buy a gun. You've never owned one, never fired one outside a shooting range your buddy took you to once. The salesman shows you options, explains calibers and stopping power. You buy a 9mm and a box of ammunition and watch YouTube videos until you understand how it works. The gun makes you feel safer. The gun also makes you feel like someone who's about to get killed. Week 8.
Brother.
They approach you at a gas station. A man you've never...
Not even gonna lie, like, living in Baltimore, bro, it's like, it seems like, bro, gotta have one. Like, bro, I'm not even gonna lie, Baltimore, you gotta have it. Like, if you live in the city, I mean, you got, especially when you're in the city, gang, these kind of niggas be acting stupid, but, like, city, bro, you gotta keep up. You gotta know how to use one. You gotta learn all that because, bro, these, like, bro, telling you, crash dummies out here, bro, crash dummies. So, like, in this situation, I already know how to use one. I would have been bought. I would have probably been had one. Like, if you don't have one by this time, you're crazy.
seen. Calm, polite, wearing a polo shirt like he's about to play golf. He asks for a moment of your time. He knows your name. He knows where you work. He knows you found something that doesn't belong to you. He's not threatening. He's reasonable. He explains that the money belongs to people who want it back. He explains that they understand you didn't know what you were finding.
Bro, people, like you, somebody come up to you talking about money, you're not like this, bro. You're not being calm. Like, bro, I obviously can't come out in public yelling at you talking about give me money, blah blah, money this, money that. Bro, you can't do that because I was gonna get caught. So in this situation, I know like they're at me and they're gonna kill me at this point. Now it's just like, how long can I survive? Because at this point, you're already gonna die.
He explains that if you return it, this all goes away. No harm, no consequences, just a misunderstanding resolved. You ask what happens if you don't return it. He smiles. He doesn't answer. He gives you a phone number and tells you to call within 48 hours. Then he walks to a black SUV and drives away. And you're left standing next to your van with a gun in your glove box and $2.4 million in your apartment and 48 hours to decide if you want to live. You think about the money, not the amount, the reality of it.
Like,
what it could buy, what it has...
Are you serious? Like, bro, in this situation, right, like, at this point, if you're keeping up money, bro, you don't live your life. Because, like, you know it's either you get the money back and still have a chance of dying, or don't give it back and you're gonna die. Like, come on, bro, what are you talking about? Yeah, you can't even get security, because that's what I would have did. I would have got security, make sure I'm cooling, make sure I had two big niggas right on the side of me everywhere I go, you feel me? Nah, fuck two. We got 3 right there. We got 3 everywhere I go. Make sure I'm safe. Make sure I'm good. Make sure I'm straight.
It's already bought. A few weeks of feeling like you matter. A truck that doesn't break down. A vacation you haven't taken yet. Is that worth dying for? Is anything worth dying for when the alternative is just being poor again? But you also think about who these people are. What they do. The bodies in the desert, tortured before they died. If you give the money back, they know your face. They know where you live. They know you've seen something you shouldn't have seen. People like this don't leave witnesses. People like this don't forget. You call a lawyer. Not a criminal lawyer. You don't know any criminal lawyers. Just a guy who did your second divorce. You ask hypothetically about finding money and what the legal obligations are. He says, hypothetically, you should report it. He says, hypothetically, keeping it could be theft or money laundering. He says, hypothetically, you should talk to a criminal attorney. You thank him and hang up without explaining that hypothetically isn't.
Bro, it's like in this situation, even if you tell cops, even if you get back, they still gonna kill you, bro. Like, you're dead either way. I'm telling you. I'm giving the money back. I'm taking my chances like this. I'm giving the money back. And I'm skipping town. I'm hopping on an airplane going somewhere where a lot of people, you can't go nowhere deserted. Like, niggas be trying to go somewhere deserted. But if you do that, they're gonna end up like, I feel like it's a higher chance you die going somewhere deserted. Cause nobody there. There's not a lot of people. Not a lot of law enforcement. You feel me?
The word you need. Hour 36. You're sitting in your motel room with the gun on the nightstand and the TV on mute and a decision you can't make. The money is in a storage unit now. You moved it after the note, spreading it across 3 locations in case they find one. The logistics of returning it are complicated. The logistics of keeping it are fatal. You call the number. The same voice answers. Calm, reasonable, patient. You tell him you want to make a deal, not return the money. You're not stupid enough to think that ends safely. But something else. Information, maybe. Testimony against someone who matters more than you do. Something that makes you valuable enough to keep alive. There's a long pause. He says he'll call you back. He hangs up. The callback comes at 3 a.m. A different voice. Older, accented, someone with authority.
You wait till 3 a.m., dummy. What the fuck are we even talking about here? 3 a.m., bro. After he says that and hangs up, bro, I'm scared for my life. The fuck? And why are we telling him that you not taking money? Like, what the fuck? You making a deal with a cartel man, bro? What the fuck are we doing? You're cooked, gang. You're fucking dead, bro. Brain cells are like very low. Like, some niggas think they too smart. Some niggas do like really be feeling like they too smart. Some of you niggas really not that smart, bro. I'm telling you.
He wants to know what you know, what you're offering, why he should trust you. You tell him about Garrett Walsh. You tell him about the foreclosed house. You tell him things you've pieced together from public records and news reports and the paranoid research of a man who can't sleep. You tell him more than you should, because telling him less means dying. He's quiet for a while. Then he makes an offer. Keep 100,000. Return the rest. Disappear from Arizona. Never speak of this again. If you agree, you live.
Oh, he's in Arizona.
If you don't,
that's where
you don't.
Damn.
It's not a good deal. You're giving up $2.3 million for your life. But your life is the only thing you have that the money can't replace.
Bro, he letting you keep 100K. Like, this is not even like he's still gonna die. Like, you still gonna die in a situation. But like, bro, you shouldn't even think about this. I'm giving them the money and I'm taking my 100K. Leaving. I could start up a new life, get a nice little new job, you feel me? You feel me? I could get a house, that's probably it. Probably a low-end house. And then get myself a job and keep the rest for food and shit. Keep the rest for like food and shit.
You agree. The exchange happens at dawn in a parking lot behind a closed grocery store. You're alone. They send 3 men. You hand over the duffel bags, 2 of the 3 storage unit locations. Everything except the 100,000 they've agreed to let you keep. They count it. They check it. They nod.
Kill your ass.
One of them takes your phone. They'll be watching, he says, for a while, to make sure you keep your word. If you talk to police, to press, to anyone, they'll know, and they'll come back. They leave. You stand in the parking lot with $100,000 in cash and a used truck and a life you didn't expect to still have. The sun is coming up. The air smells like dust and gasoline. You're alive. That's more than you had any right to expect. You leave Arizona that day. You don't tell anyone. Not your boss, not your landlord, not the few friends who would notice you're gone. You drive north until you hit a state that feels far enough. A city where nobody knows you. A place where you can start the process of becoming someone else. The money lasts 2 years. You're careful with it, but not careful enough. It goes to rent and food and the slow process of rebuilding a life. You get a job at a plumbing company that doesn't check references.
I'm not gonna lie, he is smart. Like for this situation, he is smart for like making a deal. But like real life, they're not letting nobody do this. All seriousness, they're not letting nobody do this because they gotta die, bro. I feel like I say it's a chance, but like most of the time, this is probably not gonna happen in real life. But it's I say 95% realistic.
Too carefully. You rent an apartment that's nicer than the one in Tucson, but not by much. You're not rich. You're just alive, which is more than Garrett Walsh can say. You think about them sometimes? The men in the parking lot. The voice on the phone. The organization that hid $2.4 million in a basement and killed to protect it. You wonder if they've forgotten you. You wonder if they're still watching. You wonder if some night, years from now, a note will appear on your pillow and the game will start again. You keep the gun. You check your locks twice every night. You never answer the door without looking through the peephole first. You found $2.4 million and you lived to tell about it. That's the story. That's what you got away with. The fear is what you didn't get away with. The fear is permanent. The fear is the tax you pay for the rest of your life on money that's already gone. Some nights you wonder if it was worth it. Some nights you're sure it wasn't. Most nights you're just grateful you're still around to wonder. That's a wrap. The story is fiction, but cartel money does get lost, and people do find it. Most of them are smart enough to leave it alone. Some of them aren't. The ones who take it usually regret it. If they live long enough to regret anything. If this made you think, drop a comment. Subscribe for more.
Bro, that was a good video. I like that shit. I'm not even gonna lie. I like that shit, bro. Great video.